Kind of a weird way to do, like, a side note, but... Alright, this is where things are gonna get very hairy. Oh yeah, speed +1. That was... Oh, that's right, I don't have one of those anymore. Damn it. Okay, well... Wizards had to give me HP. Mega's still gonna be a monk for this fight. Who has wizard clothing, aside from... well... Ramza doesn't need HP. He's Ramza. Instead of evasion, Ramza, you're getting protect ring. Who else has a protect ring? We need a protect ring. That should do it. This is where the story gets really hairy. This is a very tough fight. Lionel Castle Oratory. Hello, Cardinal Delacroix, or should I say Cardinal Mustache. I see Gafgarian's sword was no match for his words. Then again, perhaps the fault lies with his adversary. Bale blood is not given to spill easily, even when thinned with that of a courtesan, it would seem. But enough is enough. Your intrusions overstay their welcome. Leave the aura site and then leave Lionel. A generous offer, and my last. Where's Lady Ophelia? You mean to free her? Then what then? You've turned your back on your house. A man cannot prosecute a war alone. Forget this bootless struggle. Think you mere will enough to see you victorious? Even will needs force, and you have none. Tell me where the princess is! Gone to Zeltenia. Her Highness has chosen to accept our hand and aid over yours. You lie! Her Highness has taken her first step towards the throne, but she will need a steady hand to guide her, and yours falters. Who better, then, than us to stand at her side? She saw this, why not you? There's no reason you should not join us as well. The thought of besting your brothers holds no allure. We care no less for this world's fate than you. Together we can change Evilise for the better. I have no wish to change the world, but nor can I stand by while men suffer and die on the whim of some select few. Do you truly believe you can change the world? Even I am not so naive as that. Haha! Nescient humility from one possessed of such an artifact. That stone you hold can twist the very weave of nature, to say nothing of the world. Yet I fear my words are wasted on you. Actions speak louder, yes? Aw, shit. Our first introduction to these guys will fuck you up boss fights. He channels the power of the stone to become that. Cuculine the Impure. You take no pains to hide your wonderment. How I shall delight to watch you die. Each excruciation ecstasy. I believe he has around a 450 HP. Ramza's, well, he gets the first move. Oh, shit. Yep, yep, Cuckoo Line is basically gluttony. Also, one of my favorite battle musics right here, really. We need to kind of spread out so he doesn't keep hitting us with Biora and other shit. He might also have around 600 HP, I honestly forgot. Oh, Greenie, no! Holy fuck! Greenie, no! And that's it. There we go. The reason we had the Protect Rings is because if you do not have the Protect Rings... yeah, you can... Hold on, you can stay there for a second, I'm explaining something. If you do not have the Protect Rings, Cuckoo Line will cast Bio, or it's some sort of move he has where it hits Doom and Sleep at the same time. And he will open with that. So that's why we had the Protect Rings, and instead he tried to petrify us, but we won. And it is strange that Cuckoo Line, undying, here should die. And that's it. All that's left behind is the Aura site. Can I get a better camera angle on that? Fusion, your fucking head is in the way. There we go. Cuckoo Line boss fight. Done. And now we can actually go back to all the areas that we've been to. Zeltenia Castle Keep. Duke Goltana. My advisors tell me you are the one who rescued Princess Ophelia. I would have you tell me more. I am Delida Harrell, a Blackroom lieutenant in the service of His Excellency, the Baron Grimm's. His Excellency dispatched me to rescue the princess, and so I did, disguised as one of your own, a sheep in lion's clothing. Now I have returned. Harrell, you say? That is not a name I've heard before. I thought Baron Grimm's and his Blackrooms felled in battle against the Eye a fortnight past. Indeed, that dark news spurred me to return with all the greater haste. How fares the princess? She is weary yet from her long journey. She sleeps as if among the dead. Is it not true you brought a prisoner? It is. Bring the prisoner forth. Let us hear the reason for your attempt on the princess. 'Twas to stain Duke Goltana's name and keep him from Lysalia. We thought to deny him the regent's seat. Who gave you the order? Duke Lorg? No. A close advisor of Duke Goltana's, seeking to curry Duke Lorg's favor. Madness! None among us would fain betray our Duke. Silence this man! He knows not of what he speaks. I would hear it nonetheless. Who was it? Name the one who gave the order. I'd have your protection. On my honor as a knight. Speak. "'Twas the man who stands before me, Chancellor Glavain." What? How dare you? I do not even know you, knave. Who put you to it? The Queen? Silence this mummer's farce. I have naught to do with this. To betray your liege lord is an unpardonable crime, Chancellor. It was not I! I know naught of it! Forgive me if I presume overmuch, your grace, but now is not the time for bandied words. The Order of the Southern Sky must march on Lassalia at once, and you with it. Give your enemies but a moment to collect themselves, and they will pin the Chancellor's sedition on his lord. Your grace must strike before they are given the chance. Deny the prince's claim, and set the princes on the throne. Following his sack of the royal capital of Lassalia, Duke Goltana banished Queen Laveria to Besselit for her hand in the conspiracy and crowned Princess Ovelia queen. But Duke Larg, insisting that Prince Orinus was the true and rightful heir, at once crowned the child prince and declared himself regent. Moving then to free the queen, Duke Larg dispatched the Order of the Northern Sky to Besselit, in the name of the new crowned king. Duke Goltana, in turn, set the Southern Sky to march in Ovelia's name. The curtain had risen on what history would one day record as the War of the Lions. Not the War of the Roses. Fort Besselit. This past evenfall, the count stood at 20,000. 40 if both sides be counted. Also, is that Marcus at Limberry right there? Or Marquis Limberry? Alone, we've sustained 200,000 wounded as well. I was right. The number of casualties does not concern me. Nor does the depletion of our stores. These were to be expected. No, it is this drought that threatens us. The markets are empty and tax collections fall short. With prices as they are, we can lay in supplies for another year, half year, at best. Duke Larg must surely face like difficulties. It rained unceasingly in Gallion this season. The grain rotted in the fields before it could be harvested. The real trouble lies in war's wake. There is no work. Whole villages have been displaced. Orin tells me over 100,000 have already fled to Lassalia, and more pour in by the day. Ha! I see no trouble in this. Let Larg struggle to feed the mewling maids and his soldiers both. It is no laughing matter. Should the conflict spread, we may find ourselves no better off. Think you Zeltenia proof against such fate? I assure you, we are not. Has not the time to come to chart a course to peace? Your fears are well founded, but we cannot yet end this war. We shall treble the rate of tax, and keep a close watch on those who hope to profiteer in these trying times. As for those seeking refuge outside the castle walls, we shall tighten our patrols at the Limberry border to see they are turned back. Duke Larg suffers, as do we. What better time to treat for peace? You talk in circles, Orlando. There can be no peaceful end to this. The kingdom cannot exist without her people, Excellency. No more than can we. In the 50 Years' War, who bore a greater burden than they? Would you thank them now with higher taxes? And it is not only the people. Our soldiers are made to fight on rations that would scarce feed a child at his mother's skirts. We cannot long sustain this war. It is a matter of reserves and resolve. Resolve? Have you any? These are the words of a coward. The 50 Years' War was fought to drive back an invasion of our sovereign soil. We are honored bound to fight. And in this war, you do not feel so bound? You were never one given to hypocrisy, Orlando. Show leniency now, and they will only strike the harder. This fight is not only for ourselves, but for our people in equal measure. The crown cumbers them with its every act. We fight to free them of such tyrannies. His Grace has the right of it. Besides, why lay down the sword with victory so near? Your title is ill-earned, Thunder God Cid. Your gentle words would sooner stir a breeze. Is victory so near? My ears are deaf to its approach. What see you in our plight that portends victory? Or have you forsworn the use of your eyes? I will not sit here and tolerate such insults. Enough of this. You disappoint me, Orlando. Pray you do not disappoint me further. I will say this but once. Any man who cares not for the course I've chosen had best remove himself now. I will brook no further doubt, Orlando. Chapter 3. The Valiant. Delacroix once told me he was swimming against some unseen current. If this current rushed towards war, and the world with it, what hope did I have to fight it? I made for Lasalia to tell my lord brother that someone dictated this war from the shadows, and to test my legs against the current. Hey, look, now we are able to go about as we please. But to that was a story-heavy, well, section of the game. And thank you to, well, let's see, Isaac3020 for showing up, Mega the Gamer for being our monk, Amina Syraf 99, Amina Seraph 99, there we go, and then Signal Rights as well for showing up. Have a good day, everyone.